Are we ready, Milwaukee? Are we ready in chat?
Well, we're not going to hear that.
Well, I want to see, like, text flying
up
the screen, vigorously typing, saying, yes, we're ready. Give me Finals Tetris. Let's count them down. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Away we go. You know who wasn't ready? Ardo Cal. He left.
Yeah, he freaking left us.
What a sellout. No, that was freaking awesome to see him again. It's been a couple years, and
yeah, no, that was cool, man.
Like it's. I grew up in like the Sports Center heyday in the '90s. With Dan Patrick and Craig Kilborn, those guys, and to think of like my like a friend of mine, Arda, is like in that pantheon now.
Yeah.
It's freaking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is cool. I mean, and the fact, and again, you guys were talking about earlier that this was a part of it for him, you know?
Yeah.
Part of what got him there.
He being, like, having that initiative and jumping into esports because he had done, like, NHL 94 tournaments in Canada and whatnot. Oh, Meme, really early on, is building a Flagstaff in columns 6 and 7 there. I know. Don't blame me. Blame me.
Dude, I know.
She's got it cleaned up, but it's normally when you have a stack up that high, it becomes kind of a magnet for peace, and it could be an instant top out. But our players can roll past that without an issue. And now it's not an issue, and now I can stop talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, man, here you go. Chat's popping off. He said the thing.
I did the thing. Oh, my God. I'm doing the hands now, too.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, it's like I can't say, like, even, like, just genuinely, like, oh, it was like, you know, those two numbers, like this number or that number, right? Without everybody like,
and as a curmudgeon-y old man who tends not to follow the Utes, it's so dumb that it's good in my book.
Yeah, I mean, I can't exactly be mad about people making 6-7 a thing when, for my generation, it was 21, right? We had that when we were young, so it's like I can't even be mad.
You are becoming wise in your old age.
Yeah.
About a Tetris lead here for Rhubarb. And he's got a dirty Tetris set up. One row off the bottom and a column 2 Tetris, which is unusual. And he's wanting to get this burned down, and he will. And if he can get an L or J to fill in that dependency, he can transfer as well. But now it's not the greatest setup, but fill that in and we'll get back to a normal board. And Birb is going to go off and just Meme's camera ever so slightly. There we go. Good job, Birb. Hand for Birb running this tournament director this weekend. And he'll go back-to-back running Detroit in 2 weeks, so get that experience in there.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake, but that's fine. We'll learn the hard way.
And speaking of Matcherino, we got a $70 contribution. I can't see who, but thank you for that.
Yeah, it was actually 2 contributions. A $50 one from Hatson Boyer. It says, go Grand Prix. And Bridger Franck says, thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But thank you more. Now we have a respectable prize pool. See, all it takes is hot Tetris action and asking. You just have to ask for the sale sometimes.
Exactly.
Always be Tetrising.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, as a player, it's always be Tetrising. As an organizer, it's a car ABS, always be stressing, right?
Sure. Especially when there's no power steering.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, my God. Why did you remind me?
I don't know. It's topical.
Yeah, that it is, unfortunately. But
one Tetris lead for Rhubarb here, 319, 299. But, you know, these players are kind of enjoying it as a joke. Like, what are these guys talking about? They're like, they want to get into the 19s and make us shut up and talk about them more.
Yeah, it's like, we're the reason you guys are here right now. I guess that actually kind of goes both ways, though, right? Like, we're the reason the tournament's even happening for them to be here, but they're also the reason, right. that we're here doing this. but so it goes both ways. Yeah, a little bit of bind here for Meme. Not going to be anything too crazy. Should be able to burn this out with no issue. Yeah,
that was a valiant effort from Rhubarb in that last match because he was not feeling on an 18 in a lot of those games. Game 1 was amazing. Like, everybody was on point. And then games 2 through 5, there was some, let's say, spirited contest. Like, there was a little less, you know, we kind of like the dirty games, you know. It's a little more fun to talk about, but definitely a stress ball for Rhubarb, and that could have gone either way in Game 5.
Yeah, he could have fell apart and just did not. Yeah.
And, you know, Huff, great job by Huff, though, in those games. But now we have our finalists.
Yeah. Oh my God. We got all the people asking,
and
why was 21? Arctic is a fellow old man like you, Chris. So it's,
yes,
he also doesn't get it. So it's fine.
So Rhubarb's growing that lead as Meme is trying to figure out how to get that well transferred with minimal burning, and it's not quite working out the way she wants. And she's falling further behind here, although this is a dirty Tetris Meme.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nasty hang on that left side, though. Just before transition, that's not what you want to see.
She's going to get it.
Yeah, she'll get it over. But still, I mean, had she not got the piece.
We have to over-dramatize everything, Birbwizard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, still, anything could have happened. It could have went any which way. So
584 transition for Rhubarb. You know, that is a solid.
He's got a healthy lead.
That's an A- transition for what our players expect.
Yeah, no, and again, he's got a. I mean, I'd say it's an A+ given the lead that he's got right now, 633 to 498, well over 100,000 point lead.
Meme's definitely C- for her, but she's going to turn it on here in level 19, and if she makes a comeback, don't be shocked.
Yeah, I mean, she's done it before. Certainly, these two have put on a lot of crazy 29 games, right, that have gone to level 29. They've really gone the full distance.
A lot of cold Minnesota nights grinding this game down to its bits and bytes. And now the springtime is here. CTWC is heading out.
Yeah, it's getting down to it. You know, again, and like we were saying earlier, these are one of the last couple stops, at least here in the States, one of the last couple stops before we reach Pasadena, the World Championship.
And on top of the prize pool, the winner does get a free entry into CTWC.
The tournament. Yeah.
So that's, if you've been to these conventions, it could be, you know, like $100, $150 for a weekend pass, plus a $50 entry fee for the tournament itself. So that's nothing to sneeze at. That can definitely be.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
Right. That's definitely nice.
Yeah, Meme not too pleased with that board. You can kind of see the gears turning with the nose scrunching up a bit. You know, you just see the gears turning. It definitely was not pleased, but now she's got out of it. She's got the right burn, and it just needs filling that left side. Yeah.
Takes the Tetris, 920 to 709, and I no longer have a cowbell. I did give that to Arta Ocal, so I'm just gonna pretend you have a cowbell.
Yeah, if you just picture it in your mind, right? As it
picture the
happens.
most annoying sound in the world. And me doing that on microphone. 983, one more Tetris for Rhubarb to get to that 1 million point threshold.
There you go. He's done it. And now just imagine there's a cowbell frantically going off.
It's 1 million points Rhubarb. Again, one of the reasons we do that is because 1 million points used to be such a significant milestone in this game, and it still is if you're just taking it up. But it's so commonplace for our top competitors to get there. It's almost a shock when they don't.
Right, yeah, the way that GD put it one time, you know, it used to be this the pinnacle achievement of Tetris, but now it's kind of just become a rite of passage. You know?
Right.
So
the adolescence, getting into adulthood.
Yeah.
That's why I'm perpetually young, because I'll never get a max out. So 1,069,000 for Rhubarb here as we approach level 29. And when that happens, the speed doubles, things get crazy. And you could see fortunes flip, because I think I might have to give the advantage to Meme at 29 play, but board state matters as well, and you got to get that board state down to the bottom.
And Rhubarb's got a pretty massive lead right now, too.
And B equals 1.1 million. Into 29 for Rhubarb, into 29 for Meme.
Yeah, she said 969. Hey, now.
Meme, hey, now. Needing to get to the bottom and needing to score Tetrises. Rhubarb getting the level 29 speed Tetris. And both players are under control, but Meme needing to get back. And she does, gets back into scoring position here. She's got it, needs the line.
Yeah, there we go.
Tetris for Meme. There's
her
1 million points. She's down by 200,000 points, though. Rhubarb in position, selling out a little bit to get a Tetris at level 31.
Yeah,
but you
Rhubarb.
see how it is. This is old school. Like when you're first picking up the game, you get your single Tetris, your board falls apart. That's what happens at level 29, even with our rollers. You don't see that consistent Tetris, Tetris, Tetris. It's Tetris, burn, 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 Tetris, burn, burn, burn.
Yeah. Oh, Rhubarb's left side.
Can't
Oh,
get it
over
over.
again.
That
All right,
could be
got
curtains.
chased down. So Meme needs C98. So nearly a 1.3 million is going to be required here.
She has a 55-line runway here. She's going to probably need at least a Tetris or two. You won't be able to burn it by singles and doubles only.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Spots.
I was just going to say, yeah, not a gimme by any means. But yeah, I also don't want to overcommit. There we go.
There's
Tetris
one.
meme.
Down to 1.1. 1.15 needs a 1.3. Sorry, 1.298.
Oh, this board though is not looking good.
She could maybe.
Oh, come
uncover,
on,
uncover, line.
Oh, she
Boom!
got it.
Touches for me. She's on her way. 90,000 points to go. Still not out of the woods.
Wow.
28 lines to go. This is intense. The chase down. Shades of her Guafi match at the World Championship last year.
Oh, my word. Yeah, it is coming down to the wire. She's only got a couple levels left to
go. Another Tetris.
Oh,
takes
my
a single
God.
burn.
It's not giving her the piece.
Boom!
Gets it.
Tetris. She's only 20,000 away.
One more will do it.
Can she get a Tetris, though? She cannot line this out. Maybe doubles.
Yeah, she's got 10 lines left to go. Oh, she did. And she will complete the chase down. And she'll take the 1-0 lead in the series.
That is classic Tetris 2026. Gets the double kill screen.
Wow.
1.379 million.
Man, this is game one, Chris. What in the world?
This is so much fun.
My word. That is, and hey, you like you said, Meme kind of has the advantage at 29. She's just more consistent with it.
Yeah. And Rhubarb was scoring Tetrises, and I think the mental game in his head that I have to play more aggressive, and that forced the mistake. So
yeah.
It's the unforced error.
Yeah, and that'll happen
the old
sometimes.
Harry Hong play, honestly, just in 29 form.
Yeah. But
Players are ready.
They are ready, so let's count them down. Game number 2, we're going to continue on in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And again, we play on the same piece sets. We have special cartridges.
Yeah, that allow the same pieces to come in the same order. And that's honestly, it doesn't happen as much, but there is some element of strategy around that as well. Just knowing, like, if you're playing a little bit behind in the piece sequence, that that you can almost kind of watch for like the flash on your opponent's screen after they get a Tetris.
Yeah.
Right? And kind of know, like, okay, some players get super deep into the metagame like that. It's not very often that it comes up, though, but I just thought it was worth mentioning.
I like to think that our players are reacting, and they've played so much that they know how to handle every situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you start thinking about extra stuff, it throws you off and gets you out of that track. But
yeah,
I'm not a paid sports psychologist. Don't quote me. I've just got conversation pieces here. And Rhubarb kind of reverting back to his semifinal games when his 18 play is a little not where he wants it to be.
Yeah, that's been kind of the theme the whole afternoon.
That's not quite a Vitz. That's a little more than a Vitz setup.
Yeah,
that's this is all the letters.
Just
all the letters.
Keys, yeah, just mash every key on the keyboard.
Keys,
yeah, so Rhubarb's got some work to do to get out of this mess. He's gonna need a couple burns. Actually, it's not too bad, but that square was not a very friendly piece for a stack.
Right, and again, if you're a middling player like myself who struggles at level 19 and doesn't like uncomfortable 18 boards, my board's going to be a game over from this. None of our players should be getting a game over top out. We did see that.
Yeah, it did happen earlier.
In the semis, just one time. But typically, you're just going to see players waste their scoring opportunities. And T-spin for Rhubarb. That's a 1/20th of a second window. This is a best of 5.
Yeah, so it is first to 3, so even if Meme wins this, we will have at least one more after this.
So we use the hearts here for the wins here, reminiscent of Legend of Zelda and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and other classic NES games. What do you all think about the star points in the qualifying system? Do you think that kind of makes sense? Maybe in a Mario Party,
or even like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Even you got the
Punch-Out stars as well. Like it's just it's special. It's Nintendo can't sue you for using a 8-bit star.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my thought about it. Maybe
it's
we
just
use
something to distinguish, right? From
gives it that 8-bit flavor.
Yeah.
So Rhubarb Is he going to play 2 off the bottom? I think that's what
Most
you gotta
likely,
do.
yeah.
You
There you
have
go. Yeah, I mean, we are already this far behind, which, by the way, let's get a score check here. 197 to 369. Hey, now it is.
You did it on purpose, Birbwizard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a professional. I'm a professional. It's all good.
You were paid dozens of dollars to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And
dozens.
Meme setting up a column 8 well, a little unusual, but I like the inset of your offset wells 2 off the edge instead of 1, because then you can use different pieces to fill in those gaps.
Yeah, and take skims as
you
needed.
You can use squares. You can put together LJs. You got different ways to fill.
You have
that
options.
In.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just have the stack on 1 or 10, then you can only use lines, and that's an inefficient use of lines.
Yeah, you know, so the players are going to have to stay efficient with their line usage, particularly Rhubarb, who is about 150,000 points back. Yeah, Nintendo can't sue you. Yeah, challenge accepted. Oh, yeah, there you go. Mari says, yeah, yet. Oh, my word.
So Rhubarb finally getting back to the bottom. This is going to fill in with a line, and now he's back to a regular board. We're about near about the 100-line turn here. And Meme ahead by nearly 200,000 points. That's 7 Tetrises.
Yeah, pretty substantial lead right now. So Rhubarb, again, this is one of those situations where he's really going to have to dial in on 19 and 29
and he's
as
been
well.
doing that. That's been the meta of these past 2 matches. Like 18's been
Iffy,
an annoying struggle. Like he knows he can do better. And then 19 comes, he's more relaxed.
Yeah. Oh, man, not sure if that was... See, it's so hard to tell sometimes. Okay, it looked like that was an intentional L or J placement, excuse me, but sometimes it's so hard to tell. Like, was that intentional or was that like
he's
a
smiling.
misjob?
I think it was.
Oh, man, well, maybe not. Maybe it was not intentional, but see, I'm trying to make you look good, man. Like, don't ruin this for yourself. Oh, my God. So here we go. Transitions coming up, about 15 lines. And Rhubarb is...
And Rhubarb has recovered. He's probably going to get just short of 500,000 here.
Yeah. But Meme gets that bar over barely. Yeah, you see that sigh of relief coming in.
You got to get that board state down for the transition.
Yeah, even at this
there
level.
Goes.
There we go.
She knows. She doesn't need me that for advice. Shut up, Bidwell.
Right? Who invited this guy?
Nice dirty Tetris for Meme. 6. I'm not gonna say it. I'm too mature. I'm too mature to do this.
Yeah, is that what happens when you become an old man? You get mature? Is that
there we go. 532, cool. 694. Meme ahead by about 6 Tetrises.
Yeah, so Rhubarb right now. I mean, he's recovered. He really has salvaged what was looking like a pretty rough 18 game.
Yeah.
He's really those last like 30 lines or so. He has recovered, and he's turned it basically nothing into something. So he's got a chance here. I mean, it's again pretty substantial deficit, but he's got a chance.
With the rolling revolution at level 19 back in the DAS days, you didn't go beyond the halfway point at level 19. Now our rollers can handle 2/3, even 3/4 at level 19 up the board. And that's really, we marvel at the 29 play, but squeezing out efficiency at level 19 and level 18, that's the name of the game, and that's what Meme's been doing here, although that stands up that L.
Yeah, oh, I like that flat burn. I would not have seen that.
She's
but that's why they're there and we're
5
here.
lines, yep. As a beautiful game 1, let's see if the fortune switch here in game 2. Because now Rhubarb will be the one most likely having to chase down.
Yeah, since Meme is ahead in the line count. Yeah, provided both players go the whole distance.
But I like these boards.
Yeah, no, they're solid. It's exactly what we want to see.
Every little burn Meme's doing here. Setting up a dependency, having to burn a couple lines. That's giving Rhubarb just chipping away ever so slightly at that lead.
Yeah, sometimes really it's just one burn line. I mean, we've seen matches before, maybe not so much today, but just in general, we've seen matches where just one burn line has made the difference. So perhaps that could be the case here if Rhubarb's able to really capitalize on that.
There's 1,000,000 points for Meme. Ring, 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 ring. We are in the dairy state. Cowbells accepted.
You know, that is true, yeah. All the cheese, right? I guess that is dairy, so.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
God, I could go for some ice cream.
Yeah.
1.1 million for Meme. That the B's, we go up by letters for every 100,000 points from here on out. We love us some hexadecimal here.
Yeah, as Meme's going to fill out dependency, get the Tetris down the right. So she's got about 10 lines left till we get to that level 29 speed again. And that's where, Chris, that's where she really thrived the last game. So
Bombs nose, cheese curds.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some poutine, maybe.
All right, here we
and
go.
Million points for Rhubarb pre-29. So that's it. He had such a subpar 18 for him.
I'm sorry, I got to point out a crazy solve from Meme there going into 29. That was a really nasty misdrop. She was able to solve it in just one burn.
Brilliant. Now both players in a great position at 29. So it's a 29 race. Rhubarb behind by 150,000. But Meme getting up the board. Tetris ready. Guess what a tuck at that speed. The pieces are flying at 60 rows a second. You had 1/60th of a second to get that tuck.
Yeah, and then immediately be ready to move the next piece.
Both Rhubarb with this Tetris. This is very daring, high-risk Tetris. Super clean at 29 speed. Our audience is silent. This is so crazy. They're so intense. Meme up to 1.4 with that E. If we get to F, it's going to be 1.5.
Rhubarb. Okay, he had a bit of a misdrop on the right side. He has to burn this away. Could have been costly if he didn't get the pieces he needed, but I don't know. There's still
Tetris
a big
into 1.5 for Meme. We get a rollover at 1.6. It'll go back to 0. There's the rollover.
Wow. My God, the
Rhubarb's
from
falling
Rhubarb.
apart, but he's just been playing his heart out, and he's just going to not
gonna happen.
Because Meme is a machine with the rollover and lots of runway. If she wants to mow, and I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, this phase.
She's sending a message to Alex T right here.
Yeah, it's not about winning the match. It's about sending a message.
This is sending a message. She doesn't need to send a wrestling promo. She's doing it with her game here.
There we go, 1.8. Oh, my word.
You know, we talked about 2 million being
yeah,
like
we were
a
talking about that
bonus, and
earlier.
like nobody's done that yet.
1.9, if we could see it, Chris.
We're 100,000 away from 2 million. 50,000 points away. 2 Tetrises can do it. She's got the runway. She's got the score.
Come on.
Give it to her. Give her the line.
Come on.
Give her the line. At least one more.
Yeah,
There's
she
one.
got it.
2 million points. With room to spare, Birbwizard.
Oh, my God. I think that's a PB, too, Chris. Oh, my word. 2 million. This is Tetris in 2026. All right. Oh, she's claiming 2.2 for this one. Let's see it happen. Here we go. Milwaukee, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1.
2.2 million Tetris.
Easy.
We got another contribution here.
That we do from Milk-Like Substance with a $20 direct contribution. 2 million hype.
You know, it'd be really cool if somebody gave us $2 million for that 2 million points.
That would be
just
incredible.
I was putting it out there.
Yeah.
And $12
from Rejigs says vicious Rhubarb comeback arc begins here.
I'm for it. I'm all for it. We got a long. It's only 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it means we get 3 more games.
I don't want Meme to lose because I don't like her. I just want to see more Tetris.
Yeah, exactly.
$2 million. You believe that?
Man. Yeah, remember we were just talking earlier about how a max out was like the end of world breaking, right? A max out in competition at all. Now 2 million, right?
With cartridges that limit you.
Yeah.
Like she could have gotten one more Tetris, but that was
that board was
play.
just the one piece just did not come until like the last possible second.
And it was just enough to squeak her over.
Yeah. But hey, she's calling.
And you know what? Fantastic work knowing your hexadecimals.
Oh yeah,
really good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've had to learn, right? Because
had
of
to
watching
think about
people
it.
like I did have to think about it a little bit. I'm like, okay, 0
Masters Champs
1.6.
makes us lazy. It tells
Yeah.
us the actual score and all this. We got analog today.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of the benefit actually of doing the online competitions more often, with Tetris friendlies and all that stuff, which you can catch on this channel on Mondays and
Nice
Fridays.
plug. Nice
Yeah,
plug.
gotta do it. But we don't have Masters Champs for that most of the time, unless we're doing like tag teams or stuff like that, right? But by and large, it's just direct capture. So I have to do it a lot.
And we're up to 375 now. And here come the donations. If you score 2 million points, people get interested and give you money.
Yeah, including our CEO, Mr. Vince Clemente, $13.39. That is
Right.
Let's be real about what happened. And then, of course,
And,
another $9 contribution
From Sazzy in the audience here, one of our Dr. Mario players. Thank you, Sazzy.
Yeah, it says
$9.
$2 million. So here we go. We are about 50 lines through this one. I mean, it's like nothing is happening right now.
I know. Let's see. When Arda was here, we were talking about his Sports Center career and the history of this game.
But it's like, what more do we even say? Like, why are we even here, Chris? Like, what can we say that has not already been said?
Yeah, right. Just relax. But I was worried. No, I was worried that Rhubarb was going to have either of our players going to have a letdown game. That tends to happen after a hype game. You have the letdown game afterwards. And so far, both players have a super clean.
Yeah, so far so
18,
good.
Plus, Meme's going to Vitz. So when you Vitz, nicely done, very cool. And we got another contribution here. So at level 18 speed, let's just read contributions.
Yeah, man. So of course we go. JB, he's here in the house. Direct contribution, $25.69. Hey, now, amazing to witness CTWC history here today. Thank you so much, JB. And also thank you for helping me today.
Absolutely. He'll be on Dr. Mario's staff tomorrow.
Yeah, no, he's done quite a bit of work here today as well, adjusting cameras, doing some qual reffing and all that sort of stuff. So, no, he's been a huge help. Appreciate him for all
on limited
that.
sleep because the man works third shift. So.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if self-gloss, why not?
I mean, you said it. Right, I didn't say that.
483, 426. Meme ahead by 2.5 Tetrises here. Both players playing very well on their way to 500 plus before the transition at 130 lines.
Yeah, very solid games. Yeah, and like you said, no letdown here, at least so far. Right, Meme called his shot, 2.2 million. I mean,
Babe Ruth in the house.
Yeah, we got people to chat. Yeah, World is gonna be crazy, man. If this is what we're seeing at the regionals,
yeah,
dude, Pasadena's gonna go hard, man. Yeah, no, we do appreciate all the contributions to the prize pool. Again, you can do !M or !Matcherino in chat. You can check it out, do direct contributions. We appreciate every bit that's been coming in. Again, getting up to 500 would be huge so we could get all the top 4 prize money as well.
Let's give Huff some money. Let's give DMJ some money.
Yeah, they both came quite a ways to be here. Huff, a fellow Detroiter, right? And of course, DMJ coming a very long way to be here all the way from Arkansas, man. That's, that can't be cheap.
DMJ is Tetris Jack Kerouac. He hits all the regions all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Bumming rides, finding places to stay, sleeping on couches. He is the nomad. He's my hero.
Oh, for real, man. But speaking of heroes, our hero Meme here has hit transition 679.
679. That is a nuts transition.
And Rhubarb, who had been having some 18 struggles through much of the semifinals and even this series, the finals, he's at 618.
He's just taking that safety triple because that is a little uncomfortably high for a transition.
Yeah.
But, if Meme wants to get 2.2 million, you got to have that top-notch transition. That's probably 85% Tetris rate.
So here
4.3
we
to go. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a 2.2 countdown.
Man, what a
theoretical
world we
limit
live in,
is like
man.
2.5 million. Like if you score perfect Tetris.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's done the math, right?
Right.
If that's
it's about 2.5 million.
Yeah. So here we go. This is it. A win for Meme. will send us home. A win for Rhubarb will keep this party going here.
Both players just flawless. It's like there's no mistakes to talk about. Build on the left, score on the right.
Yeah, it's classic. It's just textbook, man. You know,
it's like we're just waiting for the punk rock part at level 29.
Yeah. Right, that high speed action. Oh, meme. Hold on.
Oh.
That's a little bit rough on the left side. Okay, we got the
I
nice
hope that
burn.
wasn't a jinx there.
Right, nah.
Curse.
Nah, they're too good for that. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. There's
Beautiful
one right down the
solve.
pipe there. Nicely done.
But that's going to let Rhubarb get back into this. Now he's down 60,000 points, 2.5 Tetrises.
Yeah, meme filling in that left side. She's got a bit of a lead here. 935 out of Tetris, 966 to 875. So about a 90,000 point spread here.
Sharky knows. Nearly 1 million points for meme, but this is going to be a little bit of a road to get there.
All right, max out here. 1 million points for meme. Has got a couple levels left before 29 as well. So certainly.
And Rhubarb sneaking in here he's behind a level and a half, so this is pretty close to a tie.
Yeah, he's hot on the heels, Chris. Oh man. So here we go. 1 million points, a level 25 max. That might be the first one we've seen all weekend, at least the first one I've seen.
That's early.
Yeah, because we've seen some 26 maxes for sure, but unless I'm forgetting one, that might be the only 25 one we've seen.
Now it's meme struggling just slightly at 19 speed. Rhubarb playing perfectly here. 1.179 versus 1.073, but
Yeah,
again, you
about
have a
100,000.
14-line difference. That's 3 Tetris difference. That's less than the score difference.
Yeah, so that is to say, Chris, I think what you're getting at here is it's neck and neck.
Okay, fine, that's close. Meme at 1.2 into 29 with a perfect board. Tetris for meme. Rhubarb still has a level to go here. So meme's really playing as if she's behind.
Yeah, here we go.
Amino short, she's ready to score here. Knocks on another Tetris. Again, this is so perfect.
Dude.
Tetris, 1 Mino hole there for meme. Rhubarb into 29 with a little bit of a weird mountain shape. He's going to burn this down with a few burns, but he's behind 200,000 points. But he's also, at this point,
he's also behind, yeah.
This just don't even bother about the distance now. It's all about scoring.
Yeah,
Meme
just
getting
let it rip,
super
man.
high, needs it blind now.
Oh, Rhubarb with the hand
Gets
on
it
the right.
over. You hear the crowd.
Oh, Rhubarb with the tuck. Oh my God.
Come on, Rhubarb.
Oh, he hangs it on the left.
And that's going to do it, but Meme's going to take it, but mulling this out.
There you go.
There it is, Meme!
Is your CTWC Midwest champion. Wow. A historic moment here at the Midwest Gaming Classic, Chris. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Rhubarb? So, dude, what a run, man. Just talk me through it. Obviously, losing in a sweep in the finals. If you're kind of effectively losing your title, but how do you compete against the world record, man? So how are you feeling overall?
I'm glad I got to be there. At the I played all right, and I wasn't. If I played my best, I'd still be losing like 0-3 or maybe 1-2 if I'm so.
Yeah. So talking about. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I guess I've had some good games all day, but I've had some moments where I'm just not as locked in. So I'm glad I kind of pulled through and made the finals, especially against Huff with everything going on and
Yeah, so let's talk about that match actually with Huff, because you kind of had some games throughout that matchup as well as the finals where, like you said, that 18 wasn't fully locked in, So I guess what was kind of your mindset going into some of the later games of the series? You were down 2-1, right? You had that early top out in 18. So how do you, just mentally as a player, how do you kind of recover from that?
Yeah, I don't know. It just, I can't control it all the time. Sometimes
it just kind of happens.
Maybe, trying to over adjust for every single piece on 18, or if if it's like, oh, I think I have enough time, but maybe at the convention, like, it's just, my brain's a little slower than usual.
Sure.
And it's just like, yeah, sometimes I just have to, like, don't think and just kind of vibe. And then, like, sometimes I can't do that so easily, but then, like, when I'm there, I kind of feel it. Like, it's just happening.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's a
until
pretty
I messed her up on 29. Then it's not
yeah,
happening.
it's a
like,
hey, touch that. That's Tetris, right? Turns out, it can be pretty fickle at the best of times. So that being said, Rhubarb, congratulations on making it to the final. So what's next for you, man? Any other regionals before the big show in Pasadena?
We Toastress. Shout outs to I guess not CTWC regional, but Toast.
Oh yeah, he's been running his own events. Yeah.
Sort of our local event where we'll also see Meme there as well.
Oh, there you go.
So have some Minneapolis action. That's happening in a week from today.
Oh, a week from today. Okay.
I'm also turning 25 on that day.
Oh, there you go.
So
Happy early
that'll be
birthday. Yeah.
That'll be yeah, not an official like regional thing, but yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be trying to practice for CTWC and like qual for Mega Masters if I have time, and and then big show. That's the next like big live event.
Oh yeah, next big one anyway. Yeah. All right. Well,
for me.
Well, for you. Yeah.
For me,
exactly. Yeah. So there you go. So congratulations, Rhubarb, on the finals appearance. You've made it. Definitely getting in on some of that prize money. And wow, consistent, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you at CTWC, man. Take it easy.
Thank you. You got it.
There you go. That hand, we did it.
Shout outs Meme. Congrats. You'll talk to her.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's get Meme up here. Where you at, man? Welcome into the booth. It is Meme, your new Midwest Regional Champion, multi-time now, right? 1-2 years ago as well. Yep. So, so congratulations, of course. And I mean, we got to talk about the obvious here. That 2 million point game. How? I think that's it. How?
Actually, during that game, I was like actively trying to go for pace because there's a good transition. I knew if I paced well, like I could probably build an insurmountable lead, and then it just kept going from there. And like I've been trying to get 2 million for so long. For me to do it in like a live competition is insane. Like, I can't believe I pulled that off.
Yeah. Well, you sure did. I mean, I think if anyone was going to, it would be you, right? At least anyone here. And I think, honestly, it sends a message to Alex T, right? You're coming. You're coming. Mm-hmm. So you hear that, Alex T? Where's the camera? There's the camera. Yeah, well, you hear that? There you go. You didn't even have to cut a promo. Your gameplay spoke for itself. But let's talk about what happened after that game as well, right? Again, it was kind of a very last-second bar that even allowed you to get the 2 million, which, by the way, that was a PB, right, for you? Just overall,
that was
at least up until before 39, that is, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Crazy to do it in front of all these people, well, some of which have left, but all the people that were there making a huge ruckus, right? That's always cool. Mm-hmm. But I guess we'll talk about what happened after that, too, right? You had you had to prepare for another game, right? Mm-hmm. And you almost kind of called your shot at 2.2 million, but I guess how do you kind of come down from that? Because, we kind of talked about it, in our commentary too, but a lot of times what happens is you kind of get that crazy PB game and then, you're like so amped up, you got that adrenaline going that the next game's kind of a letdown. So how do you manage that? How do you contend with that?
I think I got kind of lucky with this game. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, although real talk, I would consider myself very much like a momentum player. Like, when I get the momentum going, it really I really get going, and that 2 million really it amped. I know it's often it's common you expect them to top out right after that game, but that energy kind of gets me going, and that's sort of what I felt amped up for the next game. I got this.
Yeah. See, and folks, that's what separates top-level players from everyone else. They thrive off that pressure almost. They thrive on that, and they're able to carry the momentum forward. So awesome stuff, Meme. So I guess I'll ask you the same thing as Rhubarb. So obviously, congratulations on winning the tournament. What's next for you?
Detroit. Although I still do need to book the flight to that, but
yeah, that is important. Having a way there.
That would be very important. Yeah. But Detroit will be my next regional. But after that, it'll just be the World Championship.
Right on. Well, that is great to hear. So there you go. Is there anything else you want the people to know? Is there anything you want Alex T to know? Right, going to the World Championship. If you want to cut a promo, now would be a good time. Right.
Well, I don't need to. Like again, like the gameplay speaks for itself. You should be scared. Just if you look at the gameplay, like, yeah, exactly.
So there you go. So. Yeah, 2 million is something to be scared of. So, Meme, congratulations on your second or third time?
Second.
Second time winning the CTWC Midwest. I'll see you in Detroit. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out Huff. Shout out everyone like in our BNB and W Jockey Pulse.
There you go, W Jockey Pulse, and there you go. All right, there you go. You're a champion, Meme. Congratulations.